Go on then, Dad. Ring the coppers.
They've already searched the flaming house twice, so I dare say they're watching from somewhere. I've no need to ring them. You've probably brought them with you.
There's no coppers round now. I was careful.
Oh, come on. They're going to be holed up in some house somehow. They're watching like they do.
Hold up round here? And nobody knows? You must be joking.
Hey, there's a copper lives next door. Curly's missus.
Curlytop's married a copper. I always knew there was something funny about him.
Right, come on, out of here, Terry. There's no here for you, lad.
I told you, I'm not going.
Right. You've had your chance.
You would know, wouldn't you, eh? Shop your own flesh and blood.
Nobody asked you to come here.
It's home. Where else am I supposed to go when I'm in lumber?
If you had one shred of decency, you'd never have shown your face here. Them coppers have been making me and your mother feel like the criminals.
That's not my fault. My mum must have told you I never did out. I'm not guilty.
So you've been going to choir practice?
You what?
Well, they all sing the same song where you're going, mate.
My mum believes me.
I always loved you more than was good for her.
What's she going to say, Dad, when she finds out I came round to see her? And you turned me into the coppers. What's she going to say, Dad? Eh?
There you go, Vera. Still no news about your lad, then?
Well, police haven't caught him yet, if that's what you mean.
No, not especially.
No, and he's not been in touch either, if that's what you're asking.
Vera, I was just asking out of neighbourly interest.
Exactly, well, that's all right. Now I'll have to sit with the
Hiya.
Hiya, Max.
So, how's things?
A bit fed up, to be honest.
Oh, why?
Because Norman's working tomorrow night, so he can't come to the antenatal class with me.
Oh, it's all right. I'll come with you.
Oh, no, it's not that. Charlie's already agreed to come with me, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, an antenatal class. Thought that'd be the last place you want to step foot in.
Oh, she was curious, weren't you?
Yeah, that's right.
Taken a fancy to it round here, haven't you?
How do you mean?
Well, there's no kids to be crossed over the road today, is there?
There's more to me than a 6-foot lollipop. I hear Jack's got himself a job in here now.
That's right. Must be a big come-down for him, though.
How do you mean?
Well, he used to own this place.
Did he? Do you know, the first time I laid eyes on him, I thought, there's a man of some interesting parts.
You cannot keep running for the rest of your flaming life.
Look, there's no way I'm going to spend the next 10 or 15 years of it locked up for something I didn't do.
Oh, do me a favour, Terry. I've been listening to that lie since you were 8-year-old, pinching pies out of the pantry.
I'm not lying, Dad.
If you're not lying, why did you do a runner from the court?
Because I had no chance in there.
Yes, guilty as sin.
No, look, how can I make you believe me?
Can't.
It's a fit-up. That is why I took off.
Fit up my eye. The only fit up here is you, and you've been fitting me and your mother up for the past 30 years. Well, no more, mate.
My mum will help me. When's she going to be back?
Leave her out of it.
Well, if you're not going to help me, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to...
If you get your mother mixed up in this, she could end up in jail. You do know that, don't you?
I just need a place to stay, just for a couple of nights. That's all I want. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Not until you give me a chance.
What chance?
I just want you to listen to me. Please.
You sure this is a good idea? You're supposed to be fixing Lizzie's lunch.
Oh, let him wait.
Well, what if he gets back from the Rovers and you're not home?
I just want to talk some more.
Yeah, and that's fine. But he's already on the warpath because you've not done his dinner.
Well, that says it all, doesn't it? He's always took me for granted. I've washed for him, cooked for him, cleaned for him. Put up with him poem there when he thinks a skin full of Newton and Ridley is going to turn him into George Clooney.
Hey, I'll never take you for granted.
I know you won't. It's just... Well, we're talking earlier about what it's going to be like afterwards, when we've told him and it's just you and me. And then the next thing, Les is in my face, wanting to know where his flaming dinner is. And I don't think I can handle much more of this.
We'll be looking for our own place soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It'd be easier if we just took off, left a note, and that was it.
It's hard enough to look at myself in the mirror as it is. If we did something that cowardly, I'd hate myself forever. And that'd do us no good at all, Jan.
Yeah, you're right. Even Les deserves better than that. Well, I suppose I'd better get back and feed him, eh?
You better.
Come round later. He's back on at streetcars, 3 o'clock.
All right. Right, stop here. I'll go and check the coast clear.
Place! Hey, up, young lad. What are you doing in there with it all shut up?
Oh, just a bit of cleaning up, you know.
Oh, right. You won't see our Janice then, will you?
Jan, no.
I don't know where the hell she's got to. She left me in the Rovers. Said she was going to get my dinner ready. When I gets back, the table is bare.
Well, she's probably gone to the chipper. You want to get home, mate? You know her, Jan. She's getting to her right one if she gets home with your dinner and you're not there.
Yeah? Well, she better not be long. I've got work this after.
I think you better get yourself off to the chipper.
Well, I better get back. I shall be serving Sunday lunch up now.
All right, see you, Max.
Enjoy your antenatal class, both of you. Antenatal, me?
Oh, come on, Charlie, I'm desperate.
At least Maxine's pregnant. She's got some interest.
Yeah, too much. You know what she's like. If I let her come with me, she'd be around mine day and night till the end of my pregnancy.
Oh, it's babies, motherhood. It just sends shivers up my spine.
Yeah, I promise, it isn't catching.
All right, just one class yet, and don't you dare tell Matt.
Deal.
Have 2 more pints, please, Dougie.
Yeah, coming right up. Oh, keeping you up late, is he?
Yeah. No. Oh, coming in at all hours and half caught waking me up. No one moves the furniture when you go out, you know, Kev.
Yes, I know.
Well, why'd you have to bang into it then when you get back from the pub?
Well, it's my flat. I'll make as much noise as I like.
Oh, will you?
Yeah, lodgers, eh? Gotta keep an eye on them, otherwise they think they own the place.
I'm a lot happier about taking over Jack's patch. Now I know he's got himself sorted out with a new job. I mean, it's no way to start a friendship, is it? Taking a man's job off him.
Oh, aye. Friends now, are we?
Well, I've known a lot of other fellas turn 65, and nearly all they fit for is compost. No, I like a bit more life than that in my gentleman friends. And from what I've seen of our Jack, he can still cut the mustard.
Oh, aye? And who are they then, these gentlemen friends?
Who are you?
For your information, lady, there's no our Jack. It's my Jack, and you keep your hands off him. Because if there's been all going on between you two, compost heap's the only thing he'll be fit for.
About flaming time and all. Did you have to go out on a trawler for them or what?
They were a queue.
What, all the way up Viaduct Street?
Do you want these or don't you?
Of course I do. I'm back on the taxis in a bit. Oh, come on, they'll be cold.
I'm not hungry.
Are you all right?
Where's?
Yeah, what is it?
Do you want a cup of tea with him?
Oh, yeah, lovely, Jan, yeah. Cheers.
To be honest, Terence, you landing yourself in it with your trousers round the ankles comes as no surprise to me.
So you believe me, then?
What, that the rearing fella, he set you up because you were messing about with his missus? Why didn't he just knock your block off?
You don't know the bloke. He's cleverer than that, and he likes to get even.
Sounds like a nasty piece of work.
He is.
Yep, well, you're going to have to take your chances.
You what?
I said I'd listen, and I've listened, so I want you out of here now before your mother comes back.
You flick. My mum's back.
But you keep her out of this.
Only if you help me.
You what?
Look, either you help me or my mum will. It's up to you.
Right. Hide in the back, Kendall, hide in the back, and I'll come out to you.
You better not ring the coppers.
Vera, my love.
What's going on?
What? What's going on? I haven't got the foggiest.
You know perfectly well what I'm on about. That Brenda, the Belisha, the crossing woman. Have you never been up to aught?
Oh, no.
Are you sure? Because you look dead shifty to me. Look, if you're hiding out, I'll find out, you know.
Vera, my dear, lovey, I have not hiding now, and there's now going on.
Yeah, well, there better not be. Because we're too long in the tooth for any shenanigans.
Say that again.
flaming ages.
You stay well clear of that woman, because I know her sort. Yellow coat on top and scarlet knickers underneath. That's if she wears it, eh?
Theodore, Brenda and her flaming lollipop are the last thing on my mind.
Yeah, well, you still look dead shifty when I came in.
Ah, well, that's your suspicious mind, isn't it?
Artery could be out at country by now, for all I know.
Do you know you could be right? You could have got yourself a job on one of them foreign cargo ships, because you don't ask very many questions on there. By the way, V, I'm thinking about slipping down to Rovers, see what time they want me.
Oh, do you think he'll be all right, Jack? You know, I wish he could just let me know.
Oh, don't worry, love. Said he'll be all right. He'll make damn sure of that.
Hey, Jan. Are you sure everything's all right?
Yeah, of course it is.
Only you didn't eat anything. You would tell me if there was out.
I'm just tired, love, that's all.
Don't you worry. I'll sort you out. When I get you underneath that Tenerife sun, I'll put a smile on your face.
Come on, you, anyway, you're late.
All right. I'll get off then, OK?
Yeah, ta-ra.
See you later. Hello, come in, Paul.
I thought you'd want to do some revising for that pub quiz.
Now, there's what I like to see. Dedication.
Yeah, well, it might be a bit of money for the holiday, eh?
Dead right. The only trouble is, I'm on my way back to work. Still, Jan's here. What do you reckon, Jan?
Why not?
Good stuff. Well, put the kettle on for the lad. I'm off. I'll leave you to it.
See you.
Jenny! Jenny! What happened? You've been flaming ages.
Yeah, well, your mother's in a talkative mood. But Luke, we better hurry up here because she just thinks I'm down at the Rover sorting out me hours.
So what are we doing then?
There, I want you to meet me there in about an hour.
What, this is somewhere I can stay, is it?
Yeah, well, it's not exactly Buck Palace, but it'll do. Right, stay there and I will make sure it's safe.
You all right, Jack?
You just made me jump, love.
Oh, sorry. Listen, how are you and Vera coping with all this Terry stuff?
Oh, no need to worry. We're all right with that.
Oh, good. Because, look, I know you probably think I'm on the other side.
No.
'Cause I might be a copper, but I'm still a neighbour and a friend, you know.
We know that, love.
Yeah, and as a friend, you know, if Terry does get in touch, the best thing you can do all round is contact the police, eh?
Yes, but we know that, love.
All right, then. See you later, Jack.
Ta-ra, love it.
Jenny.
Right, you better get a move on now, lad.
Right, I'll see you later.
OK.
And remember, Dad, I don't want any nasty surprises. All right?
I know it might sound daft, but I wasn't sure whether it was just, well, a stopgap till somebody more your sort came around, or till maybe Spider turned up again.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, but I know that's not the case now, isn't it?
Yeah, of course you do.
Do you know how brilliant that makes me feel?
Not really, no.
But I feel like a millionaire, so don't eat too many of those. I'm going to take us out somewhere proper to celebrate tonight, all right?
Sure, if that's what you want.
That was a cracking performance that you gave us. Really.
That was nothing. You should have seen my second wise man in the school nativity when I was 7.
Oh, I bet you're a star. Well, you already are as far as I'm concerned. Anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know, Kevin, I've not felt this good in ages.
Me neither.
You're all right, then? About us two?
Yeah, of course I am. Why shouldn't I be? You know, we're having a laugh, aren't we? That's the main thing as far as I'm concerned.
No, it's just that, I mean, we're living together already. We've only been an item for a couple of nights.
Well, what's that got to do with anything? You're not having second thoughts, are you?
No way! I told you, didn't I? My life suddenly feels as if it's got meaning again.
Oh, good.
But it's just that, you know, I mean, you usually go out with each other for a while, don't you, before you start living together? Just feels like we're missing out on something.
OK, then, we can stick to separate bedrooms. If you want your own personal space, I'll go along with that.
Separate bedrooms?
Yeah, if that's what you want.
Maybe. Not tonight, though, eh?
Did Liz not wonder where you got to?
Too busy filling his belly. That's all he was bothered about. What about Arlene?
She's still on streetcars.
How are you going to break it to her? You know, when you have to.
I've been lying awake in bed thinking about that. You know, all the different things I could say. You know what the worst thing is? It's happened before. Every bloke she's ever had has walked away from her, and now I'm doing the same thing.
Hey, you can't help what's happened in past, Dennis.
No, I know. But, I was thinking if I could give her a good Christmas.
What do you mean?
Well, I know we said we'd tell him when we got back from the holiday, but if we could just wait a bit longer.
What?
Or just till Christmas.
A couple of hours ago, you said to me...
Yeah, I know what I said. I just don't know how to do it.
You're putting me up in a shed. Who the hell do you think I am, a flaming garden gnome?
It's either this or you're on your way, and I know what suits me better.
It's the middle of flaming November, Dad. I could freeze to death.
Don't tempt me, Terence.
But I could.
There's an heater in here. You'll be warm enough.
Hey, you're right. It's not bad for a shed.
Yeah, we'll do for one night and then you're on your way.
Well, thanks, Dad. I appreciate it.
Hey, and remember, the only reason I am doing this is so that your mother is kept out of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, there, Jack. Oh. How's it going, Stan?
Oh, I heard voices. Have you got company in there, have you?
No. Radio.
Oh, all right. Now, listen. Our Ernie and me, we've got a card game on, so how do you fancy making it 3 ways? Only, see, our kid is a bit too sharp when it comes to poker, so happen your bar, I'll blunt his edge a bit.
Ah, well, you see, I can't do nothing like that tonight, you see, because I've got something on.
I bet you have. Radio, my eye. Always knew you had a touch of the dark horse, Jack.
Wife mustn't know, though.
Don't worry. You can trust me. The wife mustn't know.
Cheers, Dad. And thanks. This'll do nicely.
So you can't tell her this side of Christmas? How do I know you're going to do it after?
I will tell her. Look, I know what you're thinking, and it's not like that.
And why should it be any better after Christmas? Be the start to a rotten new year, you know.
I promise you, I will tell her. But me and Eileen, it's not like you and Les. I've got to do everything I can soften the blow.
How much softer would you like to make it, Dennis? You're going to be dumping her. Do you think it's going to make her feel that much better having had some Christmas dinner?
Yeah, I know.
This flaming holiday is doing my head in. And now you're asking me to wait till after Christmas? Well, I went that far away from telling Les this afternoon. That far. I just want to put it all behind me. Just want to start living my life again, properly. Instead of looking over my shoulder. Every time I want to show me feelings.
You're right. I know you're right. Hey. And when we get back from this holiday, we're gonna find ourselves somewhere to live. And then we're gonna do it.
Do you promise me?
Yeah. Scouts on it.
I needed that. All this hiding and lying, it's hard work. Mind you, I suppose you're used to it, aren't you?
Look, don't start that, all right?
Look, while you're here, you just keep your head down, because if anybody spots you, mate, it's not just your head on the block. The police will do me for aiding and abetting.
Don't worry, nobody's going to know I'm here. But what am I going to do about food?
I'll bring you some tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm hungry now.
Here.
Oh,
Right.
sorry, Dad.
Funny, innit? No matter how old you get, I can still see the lad in you.
I tell you what, Dad. If I were still a lad, I'd make sure I didn't end up cooped up in a flaming shed hiding from the law.
Well, I wish you could, but you can't, because it's too late now, innit?
Yeah, it's so flaming unfair. After everything I've done, they're gonna look me up when I'm flaming innocent. Makes you want to laugh, doesn't it? Or cry.
So that's what you're planning to do, is it? That's why you did a runner from the court? You're going to go on a crusade, show that you're innocent?
And how the hell am I gonna do that, eh?
You tell me. You reckon that you've not done that?
I haven't. But like you say, that's what they all say, innit? Prison's full of blokes that haven't done out. And me? I'm being stitched up by a copper because I was having it away with his wife. Who's gonna believe that, eh? Nobody. Except me mum. But then again, she's fallen for every lie I've ever told her.
Aye, well, she'll be worrying about me, won't she?
Dad?
Yeah.
Thanks for not calling the coppers.
Aye.